The dead were winning. The streets lay quiet, littered with bodies, waiting for the cover of darkness before crawling off to join the others. In the graveyards, skeletons clawed at the rotting walls of their crypts in an effort to escape. Rivers ran red with blood, while sewers smelled of the flesh that was rotting beneath them. The last hope for the living was to journey to the dark city, where it all began. But they would need a hero. They would need a hero until the end of the night. He would have to be strong, he would have to be fast, and he would have to be fresh from the fight. I need a hero!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What's going on, internet? How's it going? I'm Dan Howles.
AKA Dover.
That is Dan Loder.
AKA Loder.
And this is the 2D Show. And happy Halloween, motherfuckers.
Happy Halloween.
Slowed. I love Halloween.
Good.
It is my favorite season.
Excellent. It's a holiday.
It isn't.
Yeah.
I think autumn is
and
the
that
best
is what
season.
Halloween is in.
Yes, it is. And Halloween's my favorite holiday.
Really?
Is Halloween a holiday?
Yeah, I suppose. But is it better than Christmas?
Yes.
Really?
Dude, there's too much pressure on Christmas. Christmas is all, giving gifts and blah, 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 and doing this and doing that, and I hope you like it. I gotta see the family. Like, Halloween is just eat food and dress up. Yeah, I've always enjoyed Halloween. I like that for one day a year, the entire fucking world likes the same sort of stuff I do. Everyone likes vampires now. Everyone is dressing up as comic book characters and comic book villains. And it's like the one day of the year where like normal socialness is like, yeah, comic book characters are cool. The amount of parties you can go to and see someone dressed up as like Clark Kent turning into Superman because it's like the easiest costume ever. So, Slowed, I've been doing a little bit of Googling about Halloween, about the etymology of Halloween. Halloween comes from pagan roots and a lot of folklore goes behind it. What I didn't know is the word Halloween comes from Hallows Eve. So if you take the words Hallow Even, which is Hallows Evening, which is where it comes from, take off the S of Hallows and take the V off Eve, even, then you get Halloween, which I think is strange how we adapt those sort of words and these rites into our sort of general customs. Yeah, why is it something scary? Like why, for instance, Goosebumps. Remember Goosebumps?
I remember Goosebumps well.
Goosebumps was
Those books freak the fucking shit.
Never read the book. Fuck reading. Reading is for dicks.
We will come back to that.
Reading is for
my
dicks.
friends.
That's the topic.
If you want to find more about how like reading and stuff, like go and watch the episode where we debate Harry Potter, where Dover tried to argue with me about the Harry Potter books, having not read them.
Why do you think we find things scary? That's what I enjoy. I always enjoyed horror games, horror films. Why don't you like scary things?
I think the scary thing is like the fear of the unknown, isn't it?
A lot of horror is what we project onto it. Some people are scared of zombies and that sort of thing because they're so similar to us, but in a removed way. Our sort of primal side of it. Werewolves, for instance, as well. Are you hiding a yawn right now? Yeah, a lot of people find everyday things slightly tweaked to be scary. That's why things like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, they're everyday situations that have been ever so slightly tweaked to be, oh, this is unsettling, this is nervous. It's why in a lot of films they go back to certain places. The feeling of deja vu can be quite scary. Like, do you get deja vu much?
I get deja vu quite a lot.
I get deja vu all the time.
Deja vu is when one eye sees something before the other eye. And your body like tricks itself into thinking like, oh, I've actually seen and done all of this before.
I love deja vu.
Your like brain makes the wrong connections.
I love it because deja vu always leads to another bout of deja vu. This looks familiar. And then someone will say something. You're like, I fucking knew you were going to say that. Those situations, I think, help with tension and with leading to a lot of jump scares, pretty much. So why do we find things scary? Why do we find yetis and werewolves and vampires?
I think the main reason I find werewolves scary is because if they were real, they would tear you apart.
When we did our TV show episode, I mentioned a thing called creepypastas. Is it creepypastas or creepypastae? What's the plural of creepypasta?
Would be, well, the plural of pasta is pasta.
What is it? I've never thought about this. You have 3 pastors. But wait, when you have a church, if you had more than one minister, how many pasta would you have? Creepypasta is a website where people can interject stories and theories pretty much in a horror variety about anything.
It's like a generic horror story, or it could be like, remember that like thing you used to like as a child? This is a fucking dark take on it.
So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
This is a jazzy fizzle. Let me do my 1, 2 step.
so I'm going to tell you right now about this horror story, about this true story based on Pokemon Red and Green in Japan. In Pokemon Red and Green from Japan, there is a town called Lavender Town, and this is its music.
Ooh, creepy.
I know, right?
Ooh. Remember this music well.
Now, no, you don't. So you do not
Oh.
remember this music because there was a thing called Lavender Town Syndrome.
It's called lavender because lavender's like...
It's because it's purple slowed. So Lavender Town Syndrome, also known as Lavender Town Tone or Lavender Town Suicides. So Lavender Town Syndrome
Pokemon
was
suicides.
a Pokemon Suicide Slowed. Lavender Town Syndrome was a peak of suicides and illness in children between the ages of 7 to 12 shortly after the release of Pokemon Red and Green in Japan back in February 27th, 1996.
That's a while
Already
ago.
not off to a good side. Not off to a good start.
Because we're back in 1996.
What were you doing in 1996?
Oh, probably like learning not to piss myself.
I
Like,
was
how
being
old were we in
3.
96?
I was 3 in February 27th, 1996.
So was I.
Well, we were fine. That's why we didn't kill ourselves.
Yes.
Between the ages of 7 to 12, 3-year-olds unaffected. Can 3-year-olds hear things back then?
Well, yeah, you can hear things.
What a fucking stupid question. What am I doing with my life? Alright. Rumour says that these suicides and illnesses only occurred after the children playing the game reached Lavender Town, whose theme music had extremely high frequencies. The study showed that only children and young teens can hear, since their ears were more sensitive. Basically, dogs and young people can hear. I wonder if any dogs kill themselves to Lavender Town.
Can dogs be suicidal?
Can dogs kill themselves? Can a dog choose not to eat? I'm 24 years old. Right?
Yes.
I'm 24
Well
years
done.
old, and I'm currently doing a YouTube show discussing whether dogs can kill themselves. I don't have a job! Where was I? Due to the Lavender Tone, at least 200 children supposedly committed suicide, and many more developed illnesses and afflictions. The children who committed suicide usually did so by hanging or jumping from heights after listening to Lavender Town's theme. Now, me and you both listen to Lavender Town theme. We're both here. Although Lavender Town now sounds differently depending on the game, this mass hysteria was caused by the first Pokemon game release. The programmers had fixed Lavender Town's theme to be a lower frequency, and children were no longer affected by it.
Have we confirmed this?
I don't know.
Because 200 kids?
It's hard to cover up 200 kids, and they made Pokemon sequels.
Like, I mean, like 300 kids? Unbelievable. 200? You're on the edge. You're on the cusp of believability there
Is it?
with your numbers.
150, I believe you.
150.
200.
150, solid.
You know more about this than I do.
Yeah.
You know more about the brain and stuff, being a hitman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you believe, have you ever used audio to kill someone? Do you
I
believe
ever-
that could work? Do you believe you could hear a song and your brain chemistry just gets so fucking wackadoo that you're like, well, time to hang myself?
Binaural frequencies and stuff like that. If
You've got to define what a binaural is.
audio things which just like beeps and like bleeps and weird like frequencies and stuff that are designed to like fuck with your brain and apparently imitate the effects of like drugs and
Drugs.
stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say that I know about these things.
Assuming if they did work, then there's nothing what's to say you couldn't like.
A lot of videos you can find that will supposedly emulate LSD and shrooms and stuff. Now, is that because it's a hype, because it's like this really super dangerous thing you can do without it actually being dangerous, or is it because they work? I agree. I think they're
never
bullshit.
tried them, like, comment, but they obviously are selling them. But that doesn't necessarily mean it works. It just means that people are silly.
I brought it back to the fucking beginning. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been a very strange 2D show.
It has.
We've gone everywhere on this episode.
We have.
We've gone on a journey together, and that's what Halloween's all about. Experiencing the unknown. I'm Dan Howles, that's Dan Loder. Remember, we come out every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday. Get your topics on the Friday show by emailing us topics@2dshow.com or tweeting us at 2D Show. Remember to use the hashtag #TwoDeeShow. Stay safe on Halloween, and we love you.
Don't get egged.
Don't get eggs, because we didn't even talk about that, but fuck eggs.
I love eggs.
That's a topic
In
of
food.
I need to pee. That was an hour.
Yeah. Halloween special.
We went everywhere then. The dead.
See them.
Because I can't focus on both. The dead were whining in their street.
The dead were winning.
Fuck. Tip of the tongue and the teeth and the lip. You know what film that's from?
No.
School of Rock. I should probably put that on silent. Yeah. He would have to be strong. I'm sorry. Was that okay? It feels so weird. I need a hero. Oh, it was alright though.
I fucked up.
The read was okay though, yeah?
It was good.
Okay, zoom back in. Is that what?
For fuck's sake.
Oh,
Oh shit.
you have fucked up now! The dead were winning. The street lay quiet. The dead. Right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this now. Grip it with your best shot. The dead were winning. The streets lay quiet, littered with bodies waiting for the cut. Why are you laughing in my face? Scratchy, scratchy. Right, you good? This is the one.
Yeah.
Say it with me, Loder. This is the one.
This is the one.